Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So on the Ethereum chart, we haven't got much change to talk about. We have our 5-wave move to the upside that everybody is aware about, and our corrective move to the downside that started here in this with this spike on the 14th of July. And yeah, we have this ABC structure which is coming down. I'm counting the C wave of this ABC structure as an ending diagonal. That is always the point that confuses a lot of people, because a lot of people are only aware of the standard impulse and corrective patterns in Elliott Wave. However, diagonals are part of what cryptos like to do. We talk about what a diagonal is in a minute, but here the idea is we are in this wave 2 correction. The wave 2 consists of an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave, and the A wave was okay. The B wave was a bit short, but okay. I considered at the time the possibility that it could have topped here, and it had topped, and now the C wave to the downside is playing out so far. We have a support cluster around 1820 to 1830. We have structural support, as you can see here if I zoom out a bit. That's all previously here at around 1820, 1830. We have the 50% Fibonacci retracement level here at 1828, and if I measure the A to C target, so what you need to know is oftentimes the C wave has the same length as the A wave. Then, where do I get to? 1 second, just to make sure. So that would actually take us down to 1776, but the 61.8 extension, which is the very first target, yeah, of A and C, it's not a very common one, but it is the very first target. That's at 1834, and that's what the price reacted to here on the 24th of July. Nevertheless, the 1-to-1 ratio is also a common one, and I do not primarily assume that around 1830 the entire correction is over. It is certainly the next target I would watch, but the price action suggests that there should be still one more lower high and one more lower low, getting closer to around 1780. Ethereum generally likes to see the golden ratio. I did highlight that now in a few videos. It did that on the 15th of June as well. Here in this area, yeah, it came down just below the golden ratio, touched the trend line. Look, something like that could happen again. It might just do this sort of final capitulation, sell-off, touch the trend line and then go. This is of course something we always need to consider. But it might happen very quickly. Yeah, someone asked me in the last few days, okay, can I confirm to everybody as soon as the price is turning around? And I always give my best, but you need to know that in crypto, when after such a long correction, the price is turning around, it can happen very, very quickly. Like here as well, I did warn on the way down all the time that when this turns around, a lot of people will not have entered a position because they're waiting for lower lows, and things will change very quickly. And it did move rapidly. Yeah, it did move very, very rapidly. And that can always happen in crypto, because until you see, after such a long correction, a 5-wave move up followed by a 3-wave move down, which would be our confirmation, the price might have already moved like 10-20%. Here in this case, it was around, let's just measure that. How much did it move? Here around about 8%. Yeah, a lot of altcoins did move more at the time. Just be aware, it can happen very quickly. So it's all about, okay, do I scale in? Do I get the, do I get the best average price? Or do I wait for a turnaround confirmation? But I might risk that the price has already moved 10-20% by the time I can enter a position. So you just need to be aware of that in crypto. I like to do a mix of these two, just to get the best out of both worlds, you could say. Yeah, but at the moment, the idea is still for price to go down lower. We're still holding below that trend line. A break above the trend line might trigger a wave count change and shift. But as you can see here, the last rally to the upside that occurred yesterday got rejected in resistance, at least for now. I mean, this can still push higher. If it pushes higher, yeah, you know, what could it be? I mean, it could still just be a reset of circle wave 2. It could be some kind of a larger B wave. That's always possible. But what I can tell you is two things. So first of all, that's exactly the reason why I scale into these support areas. That's why they are so big and colorful on the chart. So sometimes we just don't get that last low, okay? And that's, you know, just what you cannot predict. You can manage with tactics. That's why I like to scale into these areas, because I know reactions to the upside typically happen. even if it eventually breaks down. That's just one thing. Then, of course, it is allowed to turn out to the upside already because it already entered the trend reversal area. And then the structure to the downside still looks incomplete. So even if we do an extended rally, it could just be a corrective one. I need to see 5 waves up and 3 waves down to confirm that the trend has shifted. Okay, those were actually 3 things, but they are the things that you need to know about the current structure. Okay, that's my update about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.